Hello everyone. Here's my flea market finds for July 16th and 17th, 2011. Found a couple good things, not as much as I normally do. Take a look at them. First up here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 stained glass shades. The woman was asking 15 for a pair of them. Oh no, she wanted 20 for the pair of those and 15 for the pair of those. I asked her how much for all four. She said 30. I asked her if she would take 25, and she did. So do the math, that's like $6.25 a shade. I wish you had the basis for them, but can't beat that price. Now these are the mass-produced stained glass ones you see in the stores all the time, but for that price, definitely a good deal. I think my wife's eyeing up these two, but still should make some good money on them. Picked up a pedal tractor. I believe this is from the early 60s. Metal. And I've seen these on eBay. People want as much as $200 for them. I'm going to put it on Craigslist and hopefully get about 100 for it. I paid 40, so I'd even take 80 and get rid of it. So pedal stuff, pedal cars, always do well. A lot of collectors out there, a lot of people restore them. Don't come across them very often. So hopefully I'll get that on Craigslist today and see what happens. Went to a yard sale and they had high prices on everything. And I saw this laying on the ground. Of course, you know I love copper, if you see my other videos. And asked the guy how much for this. He said $2. And yeah, it's probably a good 200 feet here of Romex, 14 gauge. In the store, well, the store sells 250 feet for around $80. So $2. Pretty good deal. Stick that away and add it to my copper hoard. Couple antique cast iron hooks. I got them because they're old, but I don't know. I paid $5 for the pair. Probably not the best purchase I made of the day, but they're neat. I might use them for myself. Bought a microscope. Nice heavy duty one. This thing's got some weight to it. Lady was asking $5. I got it for $4. Can't go wrong there. I got a book for myself, Practical Marksmanship, by Johnson. Now I know that I think it was the Marines used Johnson rifle at the beginning of World War II. Then they switched to the M1 Garand. I imagine it's a weird looking rifle they're shooting there on the cover. It's probably a Johnson design, but it's a pretty neat book. Got a section on sniping, which I'm going to check out. $4. Be worth it for some good reading. And got this little beauty this morning. This is a, well, it was, I should say, it was a um, machine gun in a prior life before the ATF had somebody torch cut it before it could be imported. This is a Suomi, S-U-O-M-I, KP-31. It was used by the Finnish and Swedish armies. It was adopted by the Finnish army in 1931. So a neat looking gun. I paid $40 for it. These kits go for about $100. So not a bad deal. Looks like everything's there. Got a nice barrel. Although the barrel, you can put these things back together as long as you make them fire semi-auto. It's fine. I'm not going to do it. I'll just maybe I'll trade the kit to somebody for something, or who knows. I got to check my options on it, but it's got a neat look to it. These things took stick mags and drum mags, 9mm. You can still get the drums and stick mags pretty cheap. Barrel's in very nice condition, and I love that slotted barrel guard. So we'll see. Picked up a nice Man's Elgin watch. It's not working, but for $5, pretty good. Add it to my wristwatch box. I probably got about 100 of them in there. Here comes the chickens, looking for some bugs. Yeah, what else here? Tobacco tin. Not the best of shape, but it was $1. Not too bad. This is pretty neat. I don't know if you can see that H inside of a diamond on the base of this glass piece. That is the mark of a company called Heisey, and very collectible. It's got a few scuff marks here on the outside of the glass, but nice quality piece. Only $1. Can't go wrong. Not worth a ton of money, but not sure what it's worth. Got some nice depression glass. This is called, this design is called Cameo. It's also called Ballerina or Dancing Girl. If you look, I don't know if you can, there you go. You can see the Dancing Girl right there in the design. I had to pay $20 for this, $15 for this. It's too bad depression glass isn't as collectible as it used to be. I think I'll still be able to sell these. This is really neat. I love this combination mixer. But when it comes to glassware, you gotta make sure that it's perfect. Any little chip in this stuff, and collectors won't buy it unless it's a very rare piece. This Cameo pattern was made from 1930 to 1934, so it's got some nice age on it. It's still kind of collectible. I'm hoping I can get about $40 for this. This one I'm not sure of. I looked real quick, couldn't find much information on it. So who knows? Maybe $80 for that. I don't know. I have to do a little more research on this. My son's got a couple Nerf guns. The price was right, $1 a piece. They got a regular arsenal going of Nerf guns. Picked this up Saturday morning, first buy of the morning. Nice compound bow, made like golden eagle. It's got the mossy oak camouflage pattern on it. It's got all the bells and whistles, quiver, sights, stabilizer. Got the release. Some nice broadheads. But the problem is it's left-handed. The guy was selling it. He was asking $50, and I told him, yeah, it's nice and all, but you know, it's left-handed. He says, yeah. I said, you might have trouble selling it. He said, yeah, I know. So I set it down. I walked around a little bit. I picked it back up. I said, would you take 25? I expected him to counter offer like 35. I still would have bought it, but he said he'd take the 25. So I've sold these bows before, and right-handed. I sold one on eBay actually. I think I got a little over 100 for it, and that was without all the accessories. So I'm gonna put this on Craigslist for 125. First person that offers me 100, it's gonna be theirs. Might take me a little time to sell it, but it's okay. If I can turn 25 into 100, I'll take it. So that's all my stuff. Not a whole lot again this week, but some quality items, some interesting items, a few good deals. We'll see what next week brings.